Hey guys, welcome back, and the last thing that happened, I met a hot chick. The new thing is happening, I'm going to the library with her. Let's do this. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door to the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the centre of the floor rather than either wing. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. To the left is the wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. It easily dwarfs my old school's library, with the distinct smell of old books giving the place an almost old world air. There don't seem to be a lot of students here, considering the time. It isn't a big surprise. Everybody's probably either in the school grounds or in the dorms. Yuko, are you here? She says it to thin air since the librarian doesn't seem to be present, and of course Lily can't see this. What's unexpected is that it draws a reaction. Something from under the counter thuds against it, followed by a quiet wail. Oh, look at that face. Oh. Oh, hello. The origin, apparently the librarian, quickly crawls out and bounces up to extremely rigid attention. Oh. Hi Lily, how can I help you? Her voice is strained in a failing attempt to sound casual as she's rubbing the back of her head. Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound. It's nothing, I just hit my head. Oh, she's adorable. See, I dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped. And when I was looking for it, for both of them, you came in and surprised me. Are you alright? I'm sorry, I couldn't know. Oh, it's not like I didn't know, she couldn't know. Oh, Lily. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry for making you worry. This is nothing. Oh, this is nothing. I've had worse happen to me. She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be in any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter. Yes, worse things have happened. The girl fidgets with her fingers as Lily's seem to drop her concerned expression, and then she shuffles some papers around the counter for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look, she seems to fit the librarian perfectly. Fits a librarian. Oh yeah, she's typical librarian, like in shows and stuff. Ah, Lily, did you get my message? Message? Oh, the 2 imported books that arrived. Right, they finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but... Amidst her celebration, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure, she notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does. Oh no! I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Do you need to check out a book or return one? I'm sorry. Oh, she's precious. The way she can so quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling. He's with me, Yuko. This is Hisao, a new student. Hisao, this is Yuko, the school librarian. Pleased to meet you. Hisao, right, Hisao. Pleased to meet you too, Hisao. For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave her name on the name on her mind, so she don't forget. Yuko often arranges to import foreign books from Braille for me. Oh, she has the Braille books, that's a good point. Would you like to tell Hisao a little something about the library? Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror. Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what he could be interested in. This is too much responsibility. Oh. how it's any responsibility at all I don't get, but her objection is so sincere I don't doubt it for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are. But, so there are a lot of books in Braille here. Oh, so, there's a question. So, there are a lot of books in Braille here? I tend to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seems to work, at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least looks slightly less tense. Well, I think about a third or fourth of Yamako's library is either Braille or audio. Makes sense given all the blind students that'd be here. If it's only that, how come the library is so big in the first place? Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. They spend more on new books than on my salary. And then I have to organize the shelf all of them. It's so troublesome and they waste so much. I wish I could quit this job. Oh no, you're like the perfect librarian. A very awkward silence follows the revelation of too much information. I'll go check the owls then, if you don't mind. It's probably best for all of us that if she doesn't keep talking to me. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's alright with you. My first impression was right. The library's surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I study the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking it with me as if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and Braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is, a library. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had with tea, I just butchered that sentence. It's as if the calm mood of the room I had tea with Lily, that's a weird sentence to say, snuck in with us here, unless it was here where to begin with. This room is reminding me of the Page Master, and if any of you are old enough to remember that good movie, it's such a childhood classic. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library has the odd student sitting at the desk, either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of the several beanbags. Oh, it's the dark-haired girl from my class. The one who snuck out from the classroom earlier. Oh, she's cute. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she's acting today, I had pegged her as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious appearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. Oh, so I'm approaching this girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself, as I would be with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. Oh, don't be scared. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see part of her face. At least a third of it, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet with her own eyes. For a second, I'm shocked, and I divert my eyes to the book in front of her hand, before realizing that looking away probably makes it look worse. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I had walked up to her for. Oh, I have a choice. I can introduce myself. Didn't mean to stop. Oh, they're both things I would say. I guess I can apologize. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's okay. The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay for me to sit, but she finally nods just a little. Okay. Oh, that expression is so cute. I take the seat next to her and she hides herself behind a book. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. That's a really good movie. I know it's originally a book and I don't want to sound like one of those ignorant people about books, but it's a good movie. So, sorry again for startling you. I'm Hisao. I'm gonna find out her name. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying. No. We're in the same class. Her speech is stilted, and so quiet that it is barely audible, even in this still library. Somehow I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako. I'm Hanako. I resist the urge to say that's a nice name, just to have something to say, but really, it's the only thing I can think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other, and here I am being all bothered and fussed about that kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books out if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little from relief. So I try to read the covers and introductions of the books I picked up, and she buries her face in a book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes still wander to a direction, and I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. After a while, I realize that she's doing the same, only pretending to immerse in Life of Pi. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though. It darts around like a scared rabbit. I want to hug her. She's precious. She's so cute. Anyway, when our glances finally meet, the chain reaction is unstoppable. Oh, she looks completely different there. She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. I've got to go to do something. That's like the typical, like you walk into someone doing something really wrong, like walk into someone watching porn, like, I'm not doing anything, you better divert attention by talking really fast. Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be seen. Oh no. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. I think I might end this episode here. But oh my gosh, that was just an adorable episode with Hanako, I think her name was, just burnt face girl. I'm not saying that in an offensive way, but thanks for watching and goodbye.